Hey guys, welcome back to the Hunter Chef channel. Today we're making homemade ravioli. I've got some wild boar, ricotta cheese, parmesan, spinach, parsley, a little egg white. We're gonna put it all in the blender to make our filling. Now I'm gonna puree this smooth and then I'm gonna add our chopped spinach. Okay, so I've given that blend and then I'm just gonna fold some chopped spinach into that. You can use bunch spinach if you want, doesn't matter. Gonna give it a rough chop and then a quick pulse in the processor because I don't want it to be a green puree, I just want bits of spinach. We've got our wild boar stuffing with spinach, ricotta, and parmesan. Got little tricks of the trade. I've got a little mister, got some egg wash, I've got my cutters, and some semolina just so they don't stick together after they've been cut. I've just got a melon baller to help keep the size the same. Every half inch or so, place a little meatball. So I'm using a melon baller, but you can also use a piping bag. It's a little tougher if the filling isn't completely smooth. So with a meat stuffing, it can be a little trickier, but it's definitely an option you can try. Egg wash. Too much egg wash has the opposite effect, what we're going for. It'll just kind of squish around and won't really stick. So you just want to spread it as thin as you can, and a little dusting of flour that's on top of the sheet kind of acts like a glue. Semolina. And I'm just going to pop this into the freezer, let them set a little bit before we put them in boiling water. Okay, so making pasta at home doesn't have to be wasteful. All the trimmings from the edges of the round, rectangular looking circle I trimmed up for linguine. These is really the only amount of waste that's from the ravioli and agnolotti. Again, you could throw that into there, just toss it all in with the meat sauce, no problem. But just toss it in some semolina and it won't stick. Really, that is the only amount of waste we've created. So nothing goes to waste. Create some fun and tasty dishes, but keep your scraps. We got our pasta. I had it frozen for like 20 minutes. It's nice and firm. So this is just some tomato passata from the jar. I've gone through all my homemade stuff already, but homemade passata, some olive oil, chili flake, a little salt. That's it. Super, super simple. Brought it up to a simmer, and now I've just turned it off. Okay, these raviolis are floating. I really want to make sure the wild boar filling is cooked because it is real wild boar. It potentially can have some parasites. More cheese. Got some really nice olive oil, a little drizzle, some fresh basil on here, a little bit more sea salt. Here we got a beautiful rustic wild boar ravioli. That's so tasty. It's like fresh, clean tomato, basil, tender pasta. The filling's really nice. The ricotta, the egg, makes it kind of softer. Really, really nice pasta. Thanks for watching my wild boar ravioli with tomato and basil. Hope you guys make this one at home. See you in the next one.